Buenos dias. I am here. My alarm was going off in the other phone, and this one's talking. Oh my gosh. All right. Buenos dias. Hi, Deborah. So this is the second week, 2026. Oh my goodness. Time just flies, right? And we started the year off with a bang. But we're still here doing what we need to do, what we know to do, right? Because regardless of what's happening outside, we have to stay true to ourselves. Crazy, the uncertainty in this world. But we choose to be grateful. We choose to work out. We choose to move. And I am very, very happy you're here with me, Miss Deborah. So, Mondays we stretch a lot. The masseuse that we had at the retreat is in town. So I'm debating getting a massage. When I used to work, it was a regular thing, something I had budgeted for, just like I did my hair at that time. I had a standing appointment at 9 a.m. I had my hair really short and I had a relaxer at the time. Looked cute, but it was expensive. Yeah. So let's get the body warmed up. And this one is good because you get the ankles and the back of the legs. I like it. Okay. You know how a lot of our stress is that in that upper back. So we spend time stretching that, opening the shoulders, closing the shoulders, opening. Breath. And let's go down. Halfway. And bring the shoulder in. Oh. Ooh, that feels good. And bring the shoulder in. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. A small movement, but very, very good. And bring the elbows to the front. Let's relax the neck. Relax the neck. Yes. And then come up a bit. Straight ahead. Yeah, I feel a little bit of, it's not pain, but just in this general area. So, which means if I were to have the massage, I would tell her to focus on here. Because when I pressed, I could feel like there is like a muscle that is not relaxed. So, yeah. And there is, in one mall close to here, they have like a long little area where they have like 4 or 5 masseuses, and you go and it's a chair, neck chair. So I might do that because it's like 20 some dollars over 85, right? So ask her to put that pressure on that area would be good. Go all the way down, grab the ankles, and let it go. Yes, that one you feel in the buttocks and the hip joint. Bounce a bit, just to exaggerate the stretch. Breathe. Breathe. Bend the knees. then let's try sitting. I'm still working on that squat. This is as low as I can go. Oh, goodness, that feels good. Straighten up and come up. Just bring the shoulder. Isolate. Yeah, I think I'll go get one of those just neck massages. Shoulder and neck. And up. And stretch. Oh, that feels good too. Stretch that shoulder area. Breathe. Up. And the other side. Pull, pull, pull. Pull. One more time. Pull. You know, I keep forgetting to bring my mat over. And then we're going to just pull the hands up to the ceiling. Consciously pulling. You feel that? Ooh, that feels amazing. Pull. Pull. Let's do the neck. I still feel a little thing. Sometimes it's just the way you sleep. And I sleep with a neck ring. That neck ring is another part of my body. I can't go to sleep without it. And when I travel, I always have to have it. Yes, always. Let's slowly roll the neck. Front, side, back. The other side, front, side, back. The other side. Then we reverse. Woo, careful. You don't lose your balance. Keep your eyes open. And shoulders up. Shoulders up. Down. Shoulders up. Down. Shoulders up. Down. And let's hug ourselves. It's opening that shoulder area again. Woo. So good. All right. Inhale. Give thanks. Give thanks with a grateful heart. And out. And grab. And pull. Push the chest forward. Breathe. Push. And then down. Arms up. And pull those arms up. So you can feel that stretch in the shoulder area. That feels amazing. And come up. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Look up to the sky. Give thanks. You got to choose to give thanks in this day and age, right? Oh, it's going to be doom and gloom. Nothing you can do about that, right? What you can do is to keep yourself calm. And working out does that. Pull. Pull. Now, if you have any shoulder stuff, don't do it. and then up. So good. Let's stretch. Ooh, that feels good too. Uh, I don't know. I went to the store Saturday and I was carrying up a couple of bags because usually when I carry something heavy on this arm, it will do that. And usually I would switch. As soon as I feel something in the shoulder, I switch the bag. That's why wearing a backpack is easier for me because the weight is well distributed. But sometimes you just need to take a little time and stretch it better. That's what you do. Listen to your body. If your body talks to you, listen, right? And let's do this. Again, it's squeezing the shoulder blades, helping to get rid of all the kinks in the back. Now let's move the head to the side, stretching that sternocleidomastoid muscle, stretching it, and in the front, and the side. Oh, that feels amazing. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Halfway, the Maggie stretch. Now pull your arms to the front. Oh, you feel it? And then up, bend the knees. So now let's do some legs together legs, and we're going to sit in the chair. Inhale, up, and we're going to sit in the chair. And we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my crooked arm. This one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Whew. Something so simple, but it is effective because you can even feel your heart rate going up a bit, right? Now let's do some sit to stand, because that is how we measure how frail you are, is your ability to sit and then get up by yourself. And I like this chair because it doesn't have armrests, right? Because that shows the strength in your legs. Remember, weeks ago it was all about chair yoga, chair this, chair this. I'm like, relax, people. Somebody always tries to get your money, right? All right, we're gonna hold, and then we're gonna sit up. I think we did 20 last time. Maybe we'll try to do 25 this time, right? Every time you do something and you add 1 or 2 more, and that's how you build stamina. 1, and then on the up, squeeze your buttocks. 2, as an older person, you should be able to get off a chair by yourself. 3, 4, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 6, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 8, squeeze. 9, squeeze. 10, squeeze. The strength is in your legs. 11, squeeze. 12, squeeze. 13, squeeze. 14, 15, 10 more to go. 16, 17. Deborah, if your knees hurt, you can stop here and just Kick your legs forward. 18, 19. Whew. And you're gonna have a cardio workout. 20. Only 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! We did it. 5. Woo! Yes. It's important. These are some of the tests that we do to measure frailty. And the more frail you are, the more you're likely that somebody goes poof, and you're like, whoo. No, you don't work on your legs. So you stay upright. Catch your breath. Leave a little movement going while you catch your breath. Yeah. All right. Let's do the front stretch. One leg up front. This is a good exercise too, because sometimes if you have weights and you just do this, that's a good exercise, right? But today we're just stretching. So, stretching this hip joint. So push forward. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your toes. That would be overextended. No bueno, right? You feel that? Yes, and if you were to twist a little bit, you might feel a little bit more. The sun is shimmering on this water here. It's a beautiful sight. Yes. All right. Now we're in the front again. Bend the back knee. You know, I've had a little bit of discomfort in my ankle, the back of my ankle. You know what? As you get older, things creep up. You don't know what causes it. Just happens, right? All right, now let's get up. When you get up, you're stretching the ankle and the toes. Very good. Bueno, bueno, bueno. And then we stretch your front leg all the way down, stretching the lower back. Breathe, 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 breathe. And let's go back in the same leg. And then we're gonna go up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we come back. Now let's switch legs, right? We're gonna stretch. Yeah, I looked at my body the other day and I'm like, oh, Maggie. I did a live and I'm looking up. It's like, whew, you gotta do something, sister. But you know, I've had rice. I had that bread, twisted bread for the holidays. And why do I eat it? I knew it was gonna hurt me, but I still did it. Carbs and I just don't work together. And it's amazing how in a couple of days it sits over my body. It's crazy. The good thing is that I know I can get it off. Oh, dear Lord. When will I learn that even if it's the holidays, I don't have to have it? But no. Press, press, press. Oh. And then bend the back knee. So good. And now up on the toes. Stretch your ankles and the toes. Oh, so good. That feels amazing. I don't know. Don't you like foot massages? I absolutely adore foot massage. The best one I've had was in NOLA, New Orleans. We were walking, and then this little Chinese-looking lady, Asian, I should say, said, come here, have a foot massage. You know, after you've been walking the streets for like hours, it felt like heaven. She was so good. All right. Oh, so good. All right, now again, we're gonna go back, stretch the back leg, open the arms, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That feels so good. And stretch, stretch, push the chest forward. You know, like I say, you can't ever stretch too much, right? I'm feeling nice and loose and my body's warmed up. These are the kind of things that you want. So that when you go out in the street, you're going to be strong. So now we're going to have to work on these quads because this is what is going to keep you strong. All right? When you do squat, you can put your feet facing forward or you can have them facing outward. When you do outward, you get some stretching in the thighs as well. So let's go down as low as you can, right? And then we're gonna go 1 and then 2, right? That one's gonna help your core. But you get, as soon as you get your leg in this position, they're in fight mode. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't hurt yourself. Overdo it. 10. 10 more. 1. The goal is for me to touch the ground. I'm not there yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8, 9, 10. All right, let's slowly come up. Ow. Whew. I felt those, didn't you? Wow. That's amazing. And then we're gonna let our heart steady up a little bit. Keep a little movement going. And then we're gonna go down and up to finish off. Okay, we have 6 more minutes. All right. Really good. Steady my heart, steady my heart. You know, every time I think about my heart not being plugged into any outlet, any power source, been beating since conception, you know how many beats that is? Thousands, if not millions. That's a lot. All right, so we're gonna be going down and up and with the different arms, right? So let's go like this now. 1, up, 2, up. We're not going fast. 3, up, 4, up, and chin up. 6, up, don't look down. 8, 9, 10. 10 more like this one. 1, 2. This exercise, you can do it at home when you're watching TV, you're talking to your family, on speaker, whatever. You don't have to think about it. 6, 7, make your legs strong. 8, 9, 10, then open the arms. 1, 2, 3, and then squeeze the buttock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms forward. 1, 2, 3. Whew. I'm feeling them. 4, 5, 6. My heart's pumping. Whew. 8, 9, 10, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then up, 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 up. Oh, wow. Okay. Did you feel those? Those quads, I tell you. Woo. Wow. Good morning. That's the way to start the week, right? Yes. 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 And the good thing with Pilates, yoga, you don't need to jump up and down to get your heart. When you do strength exercises, you get your cardio. Yes. I've been walking, and I pray to God that I keep it up. So far, it's Saturday and Sunday. I walk in the morning. On Saturday, I walked for 2.5 hours because I went all the way to the end of the causeway and back. But Sunday, I just went up to Mercado, back to Patia, and back. And that took me about 1.5 hours. So I think that's good. I just need to get in the habit of going back to the gym because I need to get rid of this holiday, whatever it is. I don't want it. It's not welcome. No, senor. Thank God I can get it off. Right? Now let's stretch with warrior 1. Out. This arm always wants to do this, right? And it's like consciously someone is pulling you opposites. That's how you stretch the body and strengthen the core, right? And then we're gonna go to one side, like we're going surfing. Careful of your knee. And then one arm on the thigh and straight. And somebody again is pulling you, right? Breathe. Breathe. Whew. So good. And then turn your face to the ceiling and your palm to the ceiling. This one really tightens the core. And the side transverse abdominal. Oh, so good. Oh, feels amazing. Now arm out. Pull. Somebody's pulling. Pull, 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 pull. Right? And then bend the other knee. Breathe. And arm on the thigh. And straight line. Straight. And pull. Somebody's still pulling you. That's what Pilates does too. It gives you flexibility. And then turn your face to the ceiling in your palm. Feel the stretch. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And come back up. Woo. So good. And forward, 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 forward. Stretch. The Maggie stretch. Woo. And let's go down. Palms on the ground. Oh, that's good. Now you may want to move your feet from being diagonal to closer to straight ahead. And then we're going to push the booty out. That's another stretch on the back of the legs and the buttocks. Push. So good. Now let's come up a couple of steps and stretch the toes and the legs. And down. Stretch up on the toes. Oh, that feels amazing. And stretch. Oh, my toes are loving it. And the last one. Woo. Yes, let's move back. Push back a bit. Push the booty out. Uh, all right, now sit and push the inner thighs. Remember, I'm working on this squat. I'm not there yet. I don't know if I ever will be, but that's okay. I am not competing with anyone but myself. All right, now let's go. Strong legs. Yes. Inhale. Oh, thank you, God. Whatever happens, we want to remain grounded and grateful. And let's close down. Close our legs. Namaste. Whew. We're done. 8:32. I'm staying on schedule these days. All right. How are you ladies doing? Was it Crystal? Good morning. Oh, with your dog. Aw. Sandra, how are you, ma'am? Yes. You know, on Mondays and Wednesdays, I kind of open it, but on Fridays, it's members only because this whole exercise thing was designed for members. But you know, I have like, 12 members, but only Miss Deborah is faithful at attending. But you know, people don't see the value in moving. There's nothing I can say. You did it. Good, Deborah. Yeah, those squats. And you know, the more you do them, the less you're gonna feel it, and the stronger your legs are gonna be. And you know, your legs are what's keeping you straight. So you got to keep working, whether you're running. I don't want to say this is a goal for 2026, but I would love to start running. You know, not a marathon or anything, just for my own well-being. And on Saturday and Sunday, let me tell you, there are a lot of people running and doing things here on the Cinta Costera. Muchas personas. And also in the evening, lots of people. So I'm happy that I see that the locals are embracing a healthier lifestyle. On Sundays, when I go to the Under Causeway, they have different running clubs, running groups. And, you know, sometimes, as a nurse, I'm like, because some of these people are really out of shape. And, but they always have, first aid. And even yesterday, I saw a first aid kit. And then they keep telling people, because they bike on Sundays, to wear their helmet, which is good. So telling me they are safety conscious. So I hope nobody collapses at some point, because that is something that happens sometimes. People will be running and then drop dead because the stress on the heart. I mean, I don't mind that, because as long as it's something that's fast and you know? And people say, oh my God, we're so shocked. Listen, nobody should be shocked about death anymore, because death is a part of life. You live your life every moment, enjoy to the fullest, don't hold back. Whatever you can do that you want to do, you dream of doing, do it. Don't wait. Tomorrow is not promised. And it's not just because of the craziness going on, things close to us. We're not that far from Venezuela, y'all, over here. We are not. So everybody in the region is like, what's going to happen next? You don't know, because when people have power and guns and stuff, things happen. So you are here as a simple human being with no power, no say, nada de nada. So you live your life the best you can and leave the rest to the universe, to God. It's like, if it's my time, it's my time, and I'm not going to be, not go to sleep, stressing over it. What is that going to do? Hmm? And if you're a woman, we already have issues with insomnia. Don't add to it. I think most of us going through menopause have dealt with some level of insomnia. And that's the worst thing, isn't it? You're sitting in bed and you're watching the clock. You turn around, it's like 1 o'clock. You turn, it's 2 o'clock, and you're still up. That's awful, awful. And that's why I don't I tried. Thank you so much, Crystal. Yeah, that stretch is vital. And I think maybe a couple of weeks ago, I decided we're going to do stretching on Mondays and then, work out. So, yeah, we can't let world events, rob us of our peace of mind. We have to guard it. It should not depend on what's happening. It's a state of being, right? And then the thing is, because there's so much noise, social media, the television, groups you go and they're all chit chatting about the same thing. You get up and go and sit somewhere else. It's like, I don't need this energy. It's not going to do me any good. But I understand that people sometimes need to talk about things. That's a way of relieving stress. I get it. But it can't be ongoing on and on and on and on. It's like, no, I don't need to feed myself all that negativity. All right, ladies, I hope you have a beautiful day, beautiful week. I was looking at my calendar yesterday and it's like, oh, I didn't put that on there. Oh, I didn't put that on there. Packed all week long. And I'm free tired. It's like, you go into lunch with this person, you go into lunch with that person, and you're volunteering over here. It's like, wow. Yes, but that's the way I choose to live my life. Nobody's making me do it. I'm doing it because, and that's a part of protecting your peace. When you're involved with helping somebody else, you take the focus off of you or your problem, your anxiety or whatever it is, and then you see the other person doesn't have the basic. You know, like yesterday they said the first death, a homicide in Panama happened in Cologne. Cologne is a hotbed. 18 years old, probably gang related. They're just walking and they're finding guns and stuff hidden under rocks, under leaves in the woods, and evil is forever with us. And you would look. I remember when I was traveling through the country 2 years ago, and I would be on a bus, on a small little bus, and then they would have a police checkpoint. The police would come, ask for your ID, and then as you were driving through those dirt roads, like the red clay road in deep in the woods of wherever we were, and you see a bunch of young men just sitting around. Now we know probably no jobs, no money. Do you think those kids are prime for the gangs? Come on. When you have poverty, that's what happens. And people in Cologne, the community leaders, all are saying, let us take care of the, what do we call that? When people don't have jobs, and if you don't have a job and you're not interested in going to school, it's like, what's the point? And this is what happened to our kids. They like, well, I don't see any future. And then even if I have an education, I finished high school, I'm not gonna get a job. So why bother? Right? And then the quick money is very attractive to kids. And they arrest some older people too here, dealing with stuff, scamming. The young man who died not too long ago, 24, I think he was, they lured him with on a dating site, and he went to meet the girl and the group was waiting for him. Took his phone, burned his car, and killed him. So this kind of thing is around us. As we are keeping our peace, let's not be oblivious to the evil around us because it's everywhere. Maybe not to the level of what we used to, but don't think it doesn't exist wherever you go. All right? Now, other places, I don't know. I haven't lived. When I was growing up, I was oblivious, I guess, to what was going on. But when I was in New York, I mean, it was a daily thing in the news. But so be aware, but don't take it all in. And that's the balance you have to strive for, right? Okay. I'm going to start my, I'm the encourager. That's a gift that God has given me. So I am doing a podcast that's going to be, I'm going to try to schedule them for like 6 a.m. when people wake up and they can have access to hear something positive, and you put your feet on the ground and you go in a positive way because we all need that. Some people read the Bible, some people meditate, whatever it is, or you do yoga just to get your body and your mind free and ready to, open to what's coming. And then you have to kind of triage what's coming in. I'm looking at the news. After 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, I got the gist of it, and I'm clicking off. I'm not sitting here for 3 hours listening to everybody's opinion. Everybody and their mama has an opinion about what's the point, right? All right, guys, I'm running my mouth again. So the podcast is going to be here, but faceless. The first one, I'm going to put my face to explain. And then after that, it's just audio. Okay. And, before we put it on Spotify or places like that, we're going to start it here. And it's going to be called the SWRA podcast. All right. So you guys have a beautiful day. And God loves you. I love you. Bye.